Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my September project pan introduction, and they're only really about 4 products. One is like a palette, so it has a few more products than normal, but I am doing a lip product project pan just on top of this, and that update will be coming next Thursday, so I don't want to throw any lip products in here just yet. I might, when the project gets kind of closer to ending, I might end up putting some lip products in here, but right now I'm just trying to use like all of them. And if I put something in a monthly project pan, most of the time, if you watched my August project pan, there was one item that didn't help motivate me, but most of the time it really motivates me, and that's the only thing I want to use. And I like having a variety of lip colors, so that's why there's not lip products in there, if you noticed the last couple months. So we're just going to get started. There has been one rollover product. It wasn't a palette, but everything else is used up. So I just have this sample of the Erase Paste the Benefits Erase Paste, but I've been using this for legitimately months. So I'm hoping that we can make some more progress on this. I am filming this the same day as my August project pan finale, so if you don't see any progress from that video, that's why it's not actually 2 days later, because I have to film all my videos during the weekend, because during the week I'm super busy. I have something going on every night, so, and then during the day I work, so yeah. Anyways, that's why if you notice my weekly videos, normally they go up on Tuesday and Thursday, but I'm in the same outfit, same location, looks like same lighting. It is that way because I don't have time during the week to film, but I really want to get these videos up, and these videos really help motivate me. So yeah, I'm hoping I can maybe hit pan on one of the sides this month, maybe finish it up. I don't know how realistic that is. It's very, very thick. You don't need to use a lot, and this is in the color 2 medium, so I want to continue using it while I am a little bit tanner. So that's why I'm really focusing on it for now, and then maybe in the winter time, maybe like go off it a little bit, because the foundation I'm using right now is a little bit darker, and I'm mixing it in with like a BB cream and moisturizer and stuff, but it's working for now, so I'm going to keep using it because I want to use that foundation up as well, but it's not going to be in my project pan because it's a thick foundation and you can never see progress. So anyways, next product is a new product. It is a cream blush, and this is in the color Persimmon. This is the e.l.f. Cream All Over Color Stick. So I think you can use it all over. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It's just a light shimmery pink. So I think I'm going to use this kind of as a underneath my blush kind of primer, and maybe a little bit as a highlight, because I'm going to mark it, but it's going to start right when I have it all down. It's right here, and I really like this. I had one in Pink Lemonade that I really liked, and then I got this one, and this is my oldest cream blush now, and so I want to use it up. And if you watch my August project pan, you know I'm not a huge fan of cream blushes, so I really just want to have 1 or 2, but I want to get the old ones out because I have like 3 old ones I just need to use up. So I'm going to be trying to consistently use up cream blushes until I'm finished, and then either maybe not purchase one or just have like one maybe that's similar to this, that's kind of a neutral color that can go under a lot of things. So yeah, anyways, there's that. The next thing is I got a new little metal container, and if you watch my August project pan, you saw this. It's this Stila Dune eyeshadow. I'm not going to be focusing on that. And then this is the Revlon Hawaii Blue eyeshadow. It's super pigmented, and I just used up a blue eyeshadow, and then you'll see in my palette that I'm about to show you that there's a blue eyeshadow. So again, won't be focusing on this for now, but both of these were in really weird packaging and just took up a lot of space, so I thought I might as well stick them in here. This is the 100% Pure Strawberry Pigmented Blush, and for now I'm not going to be focusing on it. I might use it a few times this month because you'll see in the palette there are blushes. I'm not trying to I want to hit pan on those blushes, but I don't know how realistic it is. But the thing in this palette, the reason I showed it to you, is this bronzer right here is the NYC bronzer in Sunny. This was in my project pan. I've been using this thing for months. because I got the Hoola bronzer like a year and a half ago for my birthday, and I haven't wanted to touch it because these two are very, very similar, and I didn't want to have both of them used. So I've just kept the Hoola bronzer closed, but I really want to get through this NYC Sunny bronzer because I want to use some other bronzers up, and I've already repressed this, and it is powdery, and I think that we can make some decent progress on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it this month, but this is the bronzer I'm definitely going to be focusing on this month. And then if I need like shimmery bronzers, I usually put shimmery bronzers kind of like down my neck, and then use these for more contouring or like just giving my face all over color. So this is the bronzer we're going to be using this month, so hopefully we can see some progress. Let's see if you can do this. And this is actually a nail or a sewing. It's Solutions. I just looked up a magnetic needle holder on Amazon, and this is what came out. It came with this magnetic strip, and it's just thin like a Z palette, but it was like $5. So yeah, I'm going to be using that bronzer, and then maybe this blush a little bit, but that's not going to be in my project pan, because the last thing in my project pan, and the reason I only have 4 items, is because of this palette. It has 2 blushes that are super, super pigmented. You have to be super careful. That's why I'm not going to be focusing solely on that blush, because I do want to use up these blushes. It's not realistic for me to use it during this month, but I do want to focus on these blushes, maybe a little bit on that blush, because those are the 3 that I really want to focus on. I'm already like thinking of a list of what I want to use for next year, and so I'm trying to get a jump start on some of the things that I want to use up. So I really want to get this palette done by the end of the year, because I have a pan on that palette that I want to use that I just want this done. So most of the colors, 9 of the colors don't have pan on them yet, but these are very similar to the eyeshadows I used up last time. This is a very old palette. All I know, it says Markwins. I've not been able to find anything else about it. It has some blues and greens. I used the greens today, and I've been using a Bad to the Bronze color tattoo, so the colors don't show up that much. I mean, the darker ones are a little bit more pigmented, but then when you put them on, they're not. So you have to build them up a little bit. They're powdery, so they shouldn't last such a long time. I know this looks like a crazy amount of eyeshadow, but if they are in my project pan, for that month, I solely use these unless like I don't have a highlight color anywhere in this palette. Then I'll use a different one or something like that, because I really want to get through some eyeshadows and just get some palettes and get some of my numbers down, because I am such a bad I cannot declutter. It just hurts me to do it. So I need to use up some of the palettes that I have, because I love eyeshadow. I love buying eyeshadow. I always want eyeshadow, but I need to use up some older eyeshadows before I even think about getting some new ones. So, and this is broken. I've had it for years. So this is what the one side looks like. This is more of the colorful side, and then this is more of the neutral side. These 3 on both sides are lip glosses. I will not be using those. So my goal is to use up, I don't know, as much as I can, just solely use these palettes for, like this palette, I guess. I always think of it's 2 because it takes it apart, but this palette for the whole month of September. Not use anything else unless I absolutely like have to. And the way I store my makeup is I have a drawer that's kind of like my makeup basket, or like my daily makeup, that I have to physically leave it's in my bathroom. I have a drawer that has like all my daily makeup in it, and then in my bedroom I have a drawer in my dresser that has like extra makeup, or like the makeup I'm not trying to focus on. And so I would have to leave my bathroom and do that, and I don't usually do that in the morning because I'm lazy. So it really works out for me. That's why I can get through some of these eyeshadows. It's because I want to get through them, and I keep looking at my makeup inventory, and I'm like, I need to get through some of these. And so I went back and tried to date them as when I got them, or you can look some things up based on like their number and the company and everything. And so that's what I tried to do. And that's how I got that this was the oldest one, because even though I had gotten one earlier, this was manufactured first. So that's why I'm working on this first, and I think it'll be a good just basic color to use, the persimmon one. So anyways, this is my last product, and like I said, I'm going to be using these two blushes. If I finish these eyeshadows and the blushes are not finished, I'm going to take them out and put them in that palette. I'm not going to keep this big bulky palette for just these two blushes, because these are so pigmented. These are so pigmented, and they transfer pretty dang well and pigmented on your skin. So I usually mix them because I don't like this bright Barbie pink or this like dark deep coral. I like mixing them, so that's what I'll probably do, or I'll use that other blush in that palette because I want to use that up for sure, because I've already repressed that one as well. So yeah, that was my long explanation for my September project pan. Hopefully we can see some progress. I'm going to definitely take some pictures, because this, the palette for sure, I always forget like what already has pan, since this is one that I've used before. There are two eyeshadows that are finished, and amazingly enough, one of the colors that hasn't hit pan is this white. But I figured that'll be an easy one to use up once I kind of use up the lighter ones from the other colors. But yeah, so I'm going to try and use as much of this up this month as possible, and that's my whole goal with everything, because I want to get to a manageable amount, and this is a great way to do it. Just focus on one item. Now foundations I'll mix around, concealers, besides my under eye I might mix around, lip products, I told you about my lip product, mascaras I try and keep the same ones, but I can mix those around. So I try and not pick, that's why I don't usually do a weekly makeup basket, because I can switch. I have a few different options in my like drawer that I can pick from, like eye bases. I have two that I'm working on right now, and it depends on which I grab in the morning, or if there's a specific one that I want. So yeah, I try and like give myself some options. Like earlier, since I didn't have a blush, like powder blush last month, I had 3 or 4 different blushes in that drawer, so I could kind of pick and choose, and they're all blushes that I want to use up and want to get out of my collection, not because they're necessarily bad, but they're just old and need to go. So even though, that's why I try and just pick items that are close. That's why I don't do a full face of makeup, like a weekly makeup basket, because I usually just keep items in there until they're used up, because I have a certain like ones I want to use, and if I'm thinking like, oh, I really want to use that up, I'll put it in that drawer, as long as there's not, I'll probably take some of the blushes out, because I have like 3 blushes for this month that I want to focus on. So anyways, I'm going to go, because this has been a super long video, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know if you're doing any project pan, or if you have any tips or tricks, because I'd love to hear them. I started really project panning in January, and I've been testing the waters with different ways to do it, different products and how long they take. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!